Hello. Welcome. Painscreek. We're finishing it. Finally. Game? Okay. We're good. Alright. Last I left off, did the hospital, we did the cemetery, we're doing the church. Enter the space. U. Click. I don't even remember how to play the game. Alright. Cool. C is camera. Let's just take a meander around. Quick. Ah, the piano. I remember the piano. Need a handyman. Scott Brooks. Church will be closed for the funeral of Andrew Reed. Andrew Reed. I remember. Wait, what's the date? June 19th. Okay. Welcome to the Painscreek Trinity Church. Sunday services. Last Thursday of every month. Oliver's photography. Taking your favorite moments in time and holding them still. More than 50 years of experience. No smoking. The Holy Bible. Uh-oh. They're gonna be things. Controlling this spin is not easy. Like, it doesn't spin in the way you think it's gonna spin. At all. A Bible in a church. Suspicious. That's a lamp back there. Windows. Yeah. What's the L? L for the flashlight. Anything in the rafters? Nope. Okay. I was half expecting it to be locked. Hold on, I got like a little bit of a glare happening on my glasses. With a hair. There we go. You're telling me that box isn't important? I have not seen that box. Get out of here, chair. I have not seen that box before. Not seen the box before, so that's suspicious. Saturday, choir practice, final court appearance. Court appearance? Court appearance for what? Suspicious. We have a combination here. Scott Brooks pleads not guilty to the killing ex-mayor's wife, Vivian Roberts. Main murder suspect denies killing former employer. Scott Brooks, the adopted son of father Matthew Brooks, Painscreek. Interesting. Pled not guilty in court yesterday. According to Scott, he met with Vivian in the woods that night, but went home after the meeting and did not step out of his cabin for days. When he left her, Vivian was still alive. When asked why he met with Vivian, Scott's answer was that they met to discuss about personal matters, and it was only between the two of them. Scott denied further questioning, stating only that he had nothing to do with Vivian's murder, that whoever killed Vivian must have committed the crime after he had left. As to why Scott was at his cabin for days after Vivian was killed, Scott explained that he did not even know that Vivian had been murdered. Staying at the cabin is just something he has always done, that he feels at ease while at home. Scott is currently detained in the county jail. No bail has been set for his release. At this point. Oh. I returned the tools back to the storage room. Okay. Photo of Matthew and Scott years ago. How do I get to my J? How do I get into my inventory? Found in church study room. Doesn't say anything after that. These photos. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't even remember like the dates at all, so I can't. scar below his left eye, though. I don't see a scar here. Father Calvin. That was just a thought. It's just, you know, there's so few redheads, you know, it could be. Could be. Underneath the sink? Behind the toilet? Those two items don't really fit in that box. Whoever was packing was insane. So we have to keep note of that. They were just incredibly unhinged. Put a vase and a lamp in a box they don't fit in. Packing day, moving out, meeting Trisha. Is this my room? No, not my room. What am I saying? Scott's room. That's my room. I'm not Scott. Am I Scott? Am I Scott? 5. I wonder if I could guess some of these codes based on stuff like birthdays or anniversaries or something like that. There's the code for the top drawer right here. Well, this is just unlocked, but I would... There's a... Oh, let me take a picture of that, actually. That goes up. This goes down. What's going on here? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No thanks. I'll stay at the cabin tonight. I don't need dinner. This was probably written on the day of the murder when he went out to see Vivian. That's what I'm gonna assume. Okay, and then we're here. There's a flashlight. There's the Holy Bible. Spinning uncontrollably. Oh, it's an... How do you get upstairs then? Did I not... Oh, is there like a pull down? Locked. Inventory. Use? Doesn't work. House entrance key? Doesn't work. On to Tyler, the key that doesn't work on the door that it should work on. Unless I'm completely mistaken, but... I don't want to go down there. I would rather storage. Here we go. Inventory. This key. God's thing. Cups. I don't have the key for that. An old-fashioned Slim Jim. Or is that for picking locks? I assume so, but then which lock do I pick? Is it any of them? Can I pick any of them? Let's see. Car? For a car, maybe. I guess we'll never know because I'm about to perish down this Hallway. Exit. Locked. Oh, well that's scary. I could have turned on all of these lights. I guess not. Okay, but I assume I can get into a car with this tool, and I looked everywhere. Aside from that room upstairs on this left wall, there's no other entrance into that room up there. But I think I'm done. I think I'm done that place for now. There's a lot of codes and things I need, but I don't have. Can't use this on the car. Oh, here. I still have it. Open. Why can't I open, like, the back doors or something? Glove box. I was hoping for, like, a trunk. I was hoping for, like, a trunk release. But I guess not. Here, let's check the glove box. Yep, alright. Here, actually, let me take a picture of that. Glove box. Alright. I still can't get into Wanda's house. I haven't tried it, but which house was it? I don't even remember. It was this one, wasn't it? Number 1. 43 Silver Lake Boulevard. Oh, it's 43. Silver Lake. This is Silver Lake, right? Right here by the church. Yeah, so it was 43 Silver Lake. 5. It was like in here, right? $42. 40. It was this one, right? 7. Nope. 43. What? 43. This is 42. 40. 43. Oh, was I trying to open the wrong door? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I was I'm an idiot. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Got anything in the trash? Wanda. Go. All right. Can't open this. Read. Monday, April 3rd, 1995. Trisha visited me again. Ever since Scott was fired and was told not to see Trisha anymore, she has been visiting me quite often. Not only is she angry at Vivian, she's also annoyed with Scott, saying that Scott is avoiding her. June 28th. I visited Mom today. Her cancer has relapsed. After her tumor disappeared 2 years ago, no one expected it to return again, especially this quickly. Mom looked fine and seemed to be getting used to the hospital visits. Dr. Johnson said the chemotherapy sessions are needed due to the late-stage cancer, and that she would need my support more than ever. Upon leaving, I saw Scott talking with Dr. Johnson. They looked serious. I wonder if Scott found a new job after being fired. Dr. Johnson's body was found near Cherry Creek Lake. So that's July. This is June. The police came and interviewed Vivian. Apparently, she was seen with Dr. Johnson a lot. Vivian was heard with her voice raised at the police during the interview. Trish got frightened and locked herself in her room. I don't know what is going on. The police came to my house to interview me again about the death of Dr. Johnson. I am so tired of it all, that has happened recently. Scott came back with Father Matthew today. Their lawyer came too. Reporters were waiting at the church asking why they would allow a killer back to Painscreek. Trisha came back from hospital and was desperate to see Scott. When Charles and Bernard stopped her, she broke down in tears. What can I do? Right. Derek. Chip on the knife. Dear Father, how's everything going? $19.90. We went cycling today. Scott said he can ride faster than me. Of course, that isn't true, so we had a competition, and Trisha was our referee. We set the goal line to be the fence in front of the river. I was winning until we almost reached the finishing line. I braked to prevent myself from crashing into the fence, but Scott didn't brake. He pedaled harder as he approached the goal. I yelled at him to stop, but he did not listen. By the time he crossed the line, it was too late. The brakes did not stop him in time. His bike hit the fence, and he was launched into the air, landing on the rocks by the riverbank. I ran to him. There was blood coming from his head and scratches all over his arms and leg. Trisha came up to him and tended to his wounds. She seemed to be sobbing, even though Scott was the one bleeding. I think I'm hurting more than him. While cleaning the garage, Charles approached and asked if I would like to be his chauffeur. He said his current driver wants to spend more time with his grandchildren and is planning to retire. I have by the end of the week to decide. It's a good opportunity. I'd get a raise, salary, and I'd get to travel around the country. I think I'll say yes. Trisha came today and suggested we make our very own time capsule before I start my new job. I thought it was a good idea. We buried the box near a big stone in the cemetery. Near a big stone cemetery. Before leaving, we made a promise to each other that we will open it up in 10 years. Near a big stone in the cemetery. I had a chance to walk around New York today. As I went into a bookstore, I remembered how much Trisha loved notebooks. There was one that was really cute. It was a bit expensive, but I think she'll like it. I should surprise her by giving her the notebook on her birthday. I didn't expect to be traveling this much as a driver. On one hand, I miss my mom. On the other hand, I get to stay in nice hotels. I guess it's not a bad deal. Charles treats me very well. He even gives me extra allowances on these trips. Maybe I'll get something nice for mom next time. We went hunting near the river. According to Scott, there's a nest in the drain hole that sometimes has eggs. I told him it might be dangerous, but he assured us that it's fine, so off we went. Sure enough, there were eggs. I didn't know what eggs those were and decided to stay a little further away. Scott started collecting them when I noticed something moving. Trisha was able to shout out that it was a snake. I stood there frozen, not knowing what to do. Scott turned around and saw the snake. He then spread his arms out and slowly walked backwards. Trisha was behind him. He extended his right hand with the stick towards the snake and slowly placed the bag of eggs on the floor with his left hand. When he reached me, he grabbed my arm and said, "Run!" We all ran, screaming our lungs out. I think that was the fastest I ever ran in my life. I miss the old days when it was Trisha, Scott, and myself hunting in the back of the woods, playing by the lake. It's not that I don't appreciate what Charles has given to us, such as the house we lived in and our jobs. I just miss the time when we were young and carefree. We would go anywhere and nothing would stop us. I miss Trisha. Why doesn't she realize that I like her? Okay, so this is Derek's. I don't remember who Derek is. Derek. Stop. Oh my goodness, the rotating. Thank you, Wanda, for your hard work. Vivian. This is Gucci. Okay. Do I have a tool? No, I don't have anything. The note did say that there's tools in the storage room, and in the storage room was a locked chest, so there might be tools in that. Okay. It's the guinea pig making noises. Got scared. Alright, well. What do we do now? The current lead I have is the time capsule in the cemetery, and then the other car. I'm closer to the cemetery, so I guess I'll do that. Which house was I trying to? 42? Did I just get the numbers mixed up? Probably. Alright. Time capsule. Large rock in the cemetery. Probably that rock, I assume. This is like locked though, right? Can I use it? No, doesn't work. Can I use this? Doesn't work. Dang. I want to see the graves in there though. That's the... and the rock. Okay, let's try the other car. Private investigator. He's dead. He died. He's dead, right? I came across your name through a close friend of mine. She highly recommended you, saying you are a person of integrity and very reliable investigator. So I would like for you to investigate the case, which happened in 1995 in a town called Painscreek, of the murder of Vivian Roberts. I was there when it happened. The body had been placed in front of the mansion gates for everyone to see. A few days later, Scott Brooks was apprehended as a suspect. However, there wasn't enough evidence, and he was soon released. 18 months later, the police filed Vivian's case as unsolved. I've tried to forget everything, but I just can't. I simply want to know the truth. I have enclosed a copy of the threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. The threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. I hope it helps. For safety purposes, I would like to remain anonymous at this time. I'll give you the first payment in good faith that you will agree to my offer. When the case is solved, I will pass you the rest of the payment. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. The investigation progress is slow. I've tried to reach people. Oh, this is gonna be helpful. I hope. The investigation progress is slow. I've tried to reach people, but many of them have left Painscreek, and those who still remain are starting to move out. I found some evidence showing that things aren't what they seem. The media didn't have it right. I need to interview some people who worked at the mansion. I've been too wary and haven't reached out yet. Matthew seems to be Scott's legal parent. Still won't talk to him yet. I'll have to visit St. Patrick's Orphanage tomorrow. It's a day's drive from here. I know Scott found something there. There's something not quite right with all of this. Vivian married Charles in 1971. After the marriage, she became vice president of the Roberts Mining Company. He went into a slump after the mining accident in 73, but her resilience did not give up, led to her rebuilding the company from the ground up. She supported local businesses such as the Painscreek Community Hospital to revitalize the small village. Looked like she was publicly very active. Too active. She was taken to the Painscreek Community Hospital for an emergency operation in 1974. Fisher Roberts was born just before that. Vivian was hospitalized for a few months. She was reliant on Dr. Henry Johnson during that period. Security room. 025241. The secret lies with her. This dude's super dead. I'm going to die. I'm gonna die. Oh, shit. What time did this... Wait. 1997. $1997. So he came looking after everyone was dead. Like all the main party that was involved. He came investigating after they all died. So who would be a main... So this guy is dead, I assume. I assume this dude is dead. Most of the main players are dead. So, is it like whoever's missing from the cemetery? One of the main people in this story so far, but is not dead. But I need to know. I need to know the names in the other side of the cemetery. So it would be somebody that's in like the inner circle, right? Who is not dead. I want to go to that burned out house. I assume one of the endings, one of the possible endings, is me dying. I assume that is a possibility that I get killed. Number 7. I'm just guessing that this is like where everybody died at, right? Like everyone was like in somebody's house, and then like it got like burned out or something like that. That's what I was saying. Okay, we have a code for something. Security room. 025241. 0251 in the mansion. Wait, is that the... Is that the key for this house? No, it's not. House entrance key. So it's a key to a house. The cabin? Did I try it on the cabin? I hate that I have to walk all the way around. House entrance key. Let's try it on the cabin. So who would kill? Who would take out somebody that's trying to investigate the murder? It's also this, which is 4 digits. Let me out of here. Doesn't work. Okay. They do a really good job with the atmosphere. Because the music is always kind of haunting. It always sounds like there's somebody right behind you. Like constantly. Just somebody's just always there. Very spooky. I feel like if I follow the leads, though, from the PI, then I'm gonna end up dead. You know? I don't... I don't want to end up dead. Doesn't work. I just figured. I don't know what key I... Where did I get that key from? That's to the hospital. What was that sound? Okay, here's the mansion. That's spooky ass music. Security room. This way, wasn't it? It was on this side of the house, right? Somewhere? Oh, that's locked. Zero 2 5 2 4 1. All right, time to get killed, I guess. Keys. We have keys. "1994. Someone ran through the garden last night. A man about 5'5", wearing a hooded sweater, climbed the fence wall to the garden. He proceeded to run to the backyard and jumped over the back wall. A new stack of VHS tapes have arrived. Please use the new tapes instead of recording over existing ones." It came across a note by Magdalene Roberts, stuck between one of the old logbooks. It was requesting the search of a missing security tape dated June 28, 1975. The tape was never found. "We have a new security guard coming in today. His name is Samuel Green. Tom Parker will be his mentor to get him up to speed." Andrew came to the mansion at around 11 p.m. He was very drunk. Scott was called. He arrived around 11:15 and brought Andrew home. Today marks Tom Parker's 20th year since he started work at the mansion. He will be retiring from his position next month to take care of his ailing wife. There's a strange tale going around Painscreek recently. Stephanie, a 6-year-old girl, got lost during Halloween. Apparently, she followed some fireflies in the woods and could not get back home. Her parents called the sheriff. They conducted a search but could not find her. 2 hours later, Stephanie got home safe and sound. When asked how she found her way back, Stephanie said a young lady found her crying and brought her back. She didn't know the lady's name, but remembered her being pretty and having long black hair. That's the girl. That's the girl that I saw. The demon lady. That's the demon lady. She was wearing a black dress similar to what the mansion maids wear at work. The strange thing is that when I asked around, all the maids said they were working that evening. Yeah, that's the demon lady. That's the demon lady. Okay. I know you're out there, demon lady. Okay. Bernard Hopkins. 31 Silver Lake. Regular employee, butler, staff and house management. Chauffeur. Wanda. Andrew. Dorothy. Mary. Oh, I should have taken a picture. Alright, tea room. Let's go to the tea room. Tea room was... Tea room was upstairs. Here. Single fork. Suspicious. I don't like how long I have to wait. Zero 403. Or a four number combination, maybe? Vivian Roberts' diary. Boy. Press band. Nelson and Brown investigation. Investigation on Painscreek Community Hospital donation funds. Dear Mrs. Vivian Roberts, our latest investigation shows that Dr. Henry Johnson has been embezzling funds. That's why he's dead. From the Roberts Relief Foundation. He's sending a portioned amount to an offshore private account on the name Jefferson Investments. Every 5th of the month, an exact amount of $9,990 is being transferred, supposedly for the payment of medical supplies and equipment. However, neither the equipment nor the medical supplies could be accounted for. This has been going on for the past 16 months, as now the total amount embezzled nears $160,000. Oh. That's important. That's why he's dead. Okay. But he was killed. Like for realsies, he was like dead. How does it feel to ruin the lives of many? Bunch of hate. Don't deserve to live. Costing me my job. Charles is running for election. I talked to Wilson and Edwards, and they both agreed to support us. I don't think they are doing this to solely gain business benefits. Rather, they believe in Charles. Their support will help boost morale for our party. It's our anniversary today. Charles invited me to my favorite restaurant. It was a complete surprise, and I was so happy. I thought he might have forgotten. After dinner, we spent the rest of the evening walking along the beach. We talked as if we were teenagers in love. I could not remember the last time I felt this carefree. Magdalene is coming. What should I do? She's always asking when we'll be having kids. I don't think I'm ready yet. Not when I'm still recovering from the miscarriage. Edwards called today and tried to push me in favor of a business agreement that we discussed months ago. I rejected his request since it will breach the trust agreement between our companies. I didn't expect him to threaten me by backing out from supporting Charles. If that'll happen, so be it. I would rather lose his support than to make deals with people with no integrity. A key with exquisite design. Usually designed to be used with villas and mansions. That key will unlock something here. Nanny room. Let's see here. Guest room, maid room, fourth room, tea room, balcony, exercise bar. Also, the map doesn't make sense. I remember that the map doesn't make sense. Guest room? I don't think this will work. Yeah, I don't think these will work here. I already have this. This is the bathroom. This is the weird bathroom. It's not gonna work here. Okay, so there is the scary ghost demon lady, right? However, I don't think I need to fear the ghost lady. I think I need to fear an actual, like, person, is what I'm thinking here. I don't think the ghost lady's gonna be like, nice. I don't think the ghost lady is gonna be, like, an issue. Like, maybe she'll, like, turn up and, like, spook me, right? But I don't think ghost lady's, like, killing me. You know what I mean? Ah, here's the suspicious room with the lamp and more keys. I wonder if I'm on a time limit as well. Locked. Is that relevant? I don't know. Okay, my initial thought is the box in the church for this. Andrew came and told me he didn't need an assistant. He said Scott is too inexperienced and is a burden to him. What he hasn't realized is that the garden has not been maintained well over the past few months, that his drunk behavior is irritating, and that Scott is actually doing more work than he is. Scott is a fast learner. He should be up to speed in no time. Charles was the one who insisted on hiring him anyways. Charles likes the boy. They've been hunting together quite a number of times, and Charles always seems happy with his company. I just don't understand his love for hunting. He sometimes spends more time in his hunting cabin than he does at home. I was shocked to learn that Scott has been asking around about Sophia. How did he know about Sophia? How did he know about Sophia? Who could have told him? It must be Andrew, that drunk. I told him Sophia is gone. Those hallucinations of his is getting worse. He needs to see Henry and get more pills. I need to have Bernard keep an eye on Scott from now on. I'll try and see who he talks to, who he asks. Sophia. That's a new name. That's a new name. Why? Sophia's dead, I assume. Is Sophia the demon lady? What's wrong about asking? Yeah, what's wrong with asking about Sophia? Vivian, what are you up to? I called Oliver and asked if he could be the main photographer. What's the date on this? 1990. Main photographer for the Easter fundraising event. When asked what the funds will be used for, I told him it'll be used to raise awareness of Painscreek to promote our town's tourism. After listening, he agreed to help. When he asked how much he would charge, he simply said it'd be free. I was surprised. I appreciate his contributions for this town. The deal with Howard Medical came through just as I anticipated. Instead of being happy, I feel empty. Am I getting numb from work, or is it that I don't care anymore? Our dinner tonight was quiet. Charles didn't eat much. He asked me about my day, but I didn't want to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I didn't want to talk to him much these days. Trisha was silent as well. She's distanced herself from me. I can feel it. She used to confide in me about everything. Now we hardly talk. It's stopping her from seeing Scott wrong. I don't want Trisha to be Scott anymore. Of all the men in this world, why would Trisha pick him? This is unacceptable. Why? Why? There's something going on with Vivian and Scott. There's some sort of relation happening there. I don't know what. Then there's Sophia. Why? 201. Locked. Okay, I still have the, this was the, which room was this? It's the nanny room. Which room is the nanny room? Not that one. Which room is the nanny room? Is that upstairs? The attic, it says. For sure, balcony, tea room, security. Dorothy. Is it Dorothy's room? Who was the nanny? I don't remember. I know there's a room right here as well. I don't know how to get to it. Bathroom, maid room. Let's try Dorothy's room. 1994. I can't believe that Andrew tried to kill himself again. Thank God for Scott. I cannot imagine what would have happened if Scott wasn't there to save him. Well, he would have died. Andrew was never like this when Laura and Daniel were here. Even as his wife, I doubt Laura has any idea why Andrew turned out this way. I can't blame her for leaving him and taking their son. I wonder if they've contacted each other since then. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He seemed different. He looked calm, as if he had somehow managed to find peace within himself. The attending nurse said Scott has been here almost every day, taking care of him and being with him. Andrew has been talking a lot with Scott. Andrew told me he's ready to see Laura and Daniel again. I'm glad to hear that. I should call Laura and tell her the good news. Scott came to fix my leaking sink today. He did a wonderful job. I offered him tea and we talked quite a bit, mostly about Charles and Vivian. I showed him my old photo album. To my surprise, Scott became very quiet. He asked me if he could borrow one of the photographs. I don't see why not. He thanked me and left in a hurry. Oh, I should call Laura and tell her about Andrew's situation. Photographs. Photographs. Sophia? Photograph with Sophia? It's ironic that Andrew died shortly after being saved. I met Laura and Daniel at Andrew's funeral today. Daniel reminded me of Andrew. I can't believe he's already 15 years old. Last I saw him, he was only 7. Laura said Andrew had been sending them money these last few years. She had been considering to return to Painscreek so they could be together again. If only I had called Laura before the fire accident. The fire accident, June 19th. I feel so sorry for them. That's the first reference to the fire accident, whatever that was. I assume that burnt out house, right? 1996. Dear Charles, I have worked here for more than 20 years. I'm so glad that I was able to spend time here with everyone. I greatly appreciate the opportunities you gave me and the time I spent with Trisha. Trisha was everything to me and she loved me. She smiled whenever I called her. I wish I could have given her even more. Despite what has happened here in Painscreek, there are moments of pure joy that we've all shared together. I will hold on to these memories. I'm sorry that I'm leaving and I won't be able to serve you anymore. Thank you for everything. Please take care of yourself. Dorothy. So this is after like everyone's already dead. Seems like everyone has like either 1970s or 1995-ish, 1994-ish dates on their diaries. There's a newly hired maid named Sophia. Here's Sophia, saying that she's his cousin Matthew the priest. She's very pretty and has very good manners. She's a quick learner too and does whatever she's told to do. She's very eager, asking a lot on what she should do, how she should act when Charles and Vivian are present, how to be perfect at her job. I like her already. The guys delivering food to the mansion were gawking at Sophia as if they'd never seen a pretty girl before. I had to ask Sophia to go back into the house, otherwise someone might have funny ideas. Her uniform needs a little more cover. Matthew sometimes comes over and checks to see if Sophia is doing okay. I tell him he's worrying too much, that Sophia is loved by all. Matthew seems pleased every time I say this, but I didn't know better. I think that Matthew liked her. It rained heavily today. Sophia and I were... Matthew, that's your cousin. Relax. It rained heavily today. Sophia and I were having our tea break when she asked me, what does it feel like? What does it feel to be loved? I said, well, it's like the feeling you get when you are with your parents. He was quiet for a moment and replied, it's hard for me to imagine because I don't have parents. I didn't know what to say to her at that time, but after the break was over, I decided to make an effort to care for her more. Okay. So who's this Sophia lady? Why does Vivian not want to talk about Sophia? Why does she want people to like not even know about Sophia? Is she dead? I mean, everyone here is kind of dead, but like... Sophia Ghost Lady? Alright. Now we do Trisha's room, which is here. Trisha requested that all her books be brought to her room in the hospital. I know I've been in there, but I don't remember. Scott's a strange kid, very quiet. I don't think it's right for the other boys to bully him and call him names. I wonder why Scott's parents didn't want him. I don't like after-school programs, especially ballet. It's difficult and boring, and I hate proper etiquette. What's wrong with being myself? I don't need to be like Mom. I haven't seen Dad for a while. I wonder when he'll be back. Every time I enter the study room, I can smell his tobacco smell. It's the perfect reminder when he's gone for so long. I miss Dad. Mom's always working. She's so busy with other people that she has no time for me. Sometimes I wonder if Mom loves me. Maybe I should call Dorothy Mother instead. Study room code 44871. Okay, so I just can't go into that room. Looks like a cabin key. Alright, nice. Alright, study. What do we got going on here? 44871. I like how they haven't changed that code in like 30 million years. Alright. What do we got? I know there's a map on the floor. That's suspicious. First floor. What's going on here? This whole section. Yeah, it's confusing. Something's going on with that. Just lighter papers. All right. Four right, 6 left, 3 right. Where is there a safe? Let's see. If I found the safe, I would have taken a picture of it, right? I have not found the safe. Unless I did find it and I never took a picture. I don't know. Dear Charles Roberts, Vivian's situation is currently stabilizing. She has accepted the fact that she cannot conceive anymore. However, she needs time to fully recover, and the 6-month rehabilitation is necessary. 74. Your presence at the hospital has been noted to upset her. This only helps prolong her recovery. I'm suggesting that you try and refrain from visiting your wife until she's in a better state to receive you. Your mother's desire for a boy to be an heir to your family has caused tremendous strain on her. Please consider addressing this issue with your mother. Painscreek Community Hospital regards a patient's recovery as the highest priority. Our staff will do their very best to help Vivian. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause you. Okay. 2. Two, 5. What key used to unlock a puzzle? Something right in the back. Medical health. Where has there been a safe? Cabin key in 201. Alright. .201. Let's go to 201. Is that in the city? Or is that in the is that in the city or is that in the hospital? Well, why would they have a hospital key here? $11, $15, $40. $13, $10. I haven't been in here before. Wasn't this locked? I feel like this was locked before, wasn't it? Wait, where did I try to go that was locked? Let me see. It was, it was here. This was locked before, wasn't it? I was gonna try using the key I got, but Moon Cafe. Katie's Barbershop. And they worship. I'd like to schedule a confession. Okay. Cafe. Partnership. Gone but not forgotten. All the lives that were lost 20 years ago. Or from all the lives that were lost 20 years ago. Did something happen in the 70s? Some of the victims were working. Oh, the mine collapse. The mine collapse. That's right. What can you... I didn't... As you know, some of the victims were working fathers who were torn away from their families in an untimely manner. If any individual would like to make a contribution to the families who were affected, please... Dorothy's famous pies. The thing is, this missing poster, it's like old. It's like old. Why is it still up everywhere? Here's the key that you requested. 7 Black Pine Road, Painscreek. Musical boxes and wall clocks. I have 201 key. Oh, Anne's Courtyard. $201. 201 key. Doesn't work. Alright. I've seen that before. I guess not. Okay. Closes its doors after 60 years of service. Fund embezzlement suspected as key factor. 1936, serving as a humble abode. Saw the need to revamp the hospital in the early 70s. She founded the Roberts Relief Foundation with the main purpose of supporting the needs. By the early 80s, the population in the village and local areas had started to decline rapidly. By the early 80s, declined rapidly. Many young people who went to college did not return, and the number of seniors was quickly rising with the increased need. 201 key. Neil Merle. Stephen Moss, 201. I guess this will open the room key. That was dropped to here. Okay, so you see how the lamp is knocked over, right? Which I know. No, stream's okay. It has a little warning here. But I noticed that this was suspicious, you know, the lamp, actually suspicious. The lamp knocked over, the key's right there, right? And this is the key for the private investigator. This is his room. He got dunked on in the mansion. he got in the mansion, probably. Oh boy. Oh, all of these keys. Okay. I checked it here. Alright, you see, they have these nice, like, mirrors in some of the bathrooms, but in some of the other bathrooms, like, the mirrors are just, like, complete junk, like trashed. Even though the rest of the bathroom is like nice. I wonder why they... There's the box again. Except this time it's different. Alright. 204, 203. 202, 201. Dear Steven, thank you for your rent payment. As stated in your rental agreement, however, when rent payments are not received by, you must pay an additional rent because of a late charge due or because you did not qualify for the rent discount. The required additional amount was not included in your payment and is therefore now due. Please send the additional required rent amount of $85 at once. Bring your credit balance up to date and remove it from the delinquent list. This amount must be paid within 7 days from the date of this notice. Thank you for Rosalie. I didn't want 2 of those. Alright, I'm gonna go get those keys. Okay. All right. Bill 2. I wonder if the proper ending is to say, fuck it. Who knows? Let me leave this cursed town before I get murdered by whoever's trying to murder me. Whoever got everybody else. I don't want anything to do with it. Maybe that's the proper ending, is to just like get out of here. You know what I mean? Just like see ya, I'm leaving. And that's like the good ending. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. We're going into Dead Man's room. A lot of Bibles everywhere. Yeah, I agree with that. I took a picture of that too. Where can I find the key? That looks like a water heater. in the back there. I don't think I've been there. Bernard Hopkins, 31 Silver Lake. Father died in mine accident. He was at home the day Vivian was killed. No alibi. Interview with Dorothy. Interview with Dorothy. Interview with Mary tomorrow. Meet up with Sheriff at 5. Oh, meeting with Sheriff at the outpost at 10 a.m. on 5/11. He mentioned wanting to show me some files. I found the hidden panel in the inn's reception area, part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. There's some interesting stuff they hide in there. At the inn's reception area, part of the counter. Where am I at? Jeez. I was told you can like finish the game in like 6 hours or whatever, you know, for like an average. And I'm going on like 8 hours, and I feel like I'm nowhere close. Oh, I should have taken a picture of that page. Found a hidden panel. It's part of the counter. Hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. Part of the counter.
Hi, this is Oliver Gibson. I just wanted to thank you for letting me borrow your toolbox and shovel. I'm currently out of town for a few days, and I didn't get the chance to return it yet. In the case you need them, it's currently sitting in my photo lab. Ask Mrs. Patterson for my spare key.
Hard to pop open. One of the corners. Reception area. There's a leaf blower in the background. I hope you guys can't hear it. Not that anyone's watching. But, it's part of the counter. Reception? Part of the counter? The... In the corner? What am I looking for here? Hidden panel in the inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. There's some interesting stuff they hide in there. Part of the counter. Hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. Feels like it should be here. A hidden panel in this inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. The latch is placed on one of the corners. I'm trying to actually finish the game here, and this is taking so much time. I'm trying to look for the latch is on the corner. Part of the counter. I assume it's here. Like this panel, part of the counter in reception. I don't see a latch though. It's the thing. That's not related to this picture, is it? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have to give up on this and then follow some of the other leads. And delete that. 7 Black Pine Road. It's going up this way. See, what number are you? 28. 32. 34. 39. 40. 9, 8. What? 7. This door looks a little messed up here. It just says open. It just says open. How do I... Where's the unlock thing? Where's the unlock? Where's the unlock prompt? Well, I guess that's not Black Pine, is it? This is a Black Pine. So okay, so it's down here. 13, 11, 8, 2, 10, 3, 4, 6, 20, 26, 24, 22, 4, 7. This is like way off though. This is... What's going on here? Where's this house? There's 9. Yeah, that's Pebble. Black Pine. 36. 40. Hospital. 41. What? 15. 13. 11. 12. 3. 10. 8. Okay, so these doors will never open, I assume. That's how you can tell. It doesn't give you the option to unlock. That's how you can tell whether or not you care about the door. Okay. Where the heck is 7? Nine. 5. Not you, is it? Oh. Here we go, baby. This is where I die. Don't step on the circle, alright? Coming for you, maybe. Dear Daniel, how have you been, my son? It has been a while since I last wrote to you. I'm getting much better now. Dr. Johnson has assured me that I'm recovering well. I'm now working full-time at the mansion. The hallucinations are gone. There are just 2 more checkups to do and I'll be done with rehab. How's Mom doing? Is she still working at that restaurant? I hope she spends enough time with you. I don't blame her for leaving and I wish I could be there. for you. I'm sorry things turned out this way. Please forgive me. I have been saving my money and plan to. Is this Andrew? Daniel. Let me this is Andrew's house. Andrew has hallucinations. All right. That's Andrew's house. Okay. All right, let's go to the cabin then. I wonder if Ghost Lady's been like on a roof. Like in the picture, and I just haven't noticed. Where can I use that music box thing? Oh my goodness, keys, diaries. Today is Valentine's Day. I wanted to spend the day with Trisha, but Charles invited me to go hunting. I was nervous, not because it's my first time hunting, but because it's with Trisha's dad. It turns out that I actually enjoyed being with him. I feel comfortable talking to him. I don't get it. Why would Father Matthew forbid me to be with Trisha? Father Matthew forbid me to... So Matthew was involved with Sophia. Matthew was Sophia's cousin. Vivian was uncomfortable with Sophia, not asking about Sophia. Now there's this whole thing of Vivian doesn't want Trisha. Vivian doesn't want Scott. Like Scott and Trisha to be involved. Scott and Trisha. No, Matthew and Trisha. Is because I'm not rich or because I'm an orphan? He didn't explain anything to me. Maybe he doesn't love me anymore. I feel so confused. I quarreled again today. I couldn't stand Father Matthew's preaching attitude, so I yelled back at him. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I am so frustrated. Father Matthew said that I'm not an orphan. What does that mean? Does he know who my parents are? I pressed him to keep talking, but he wouldn't tell me anything after that. I need to know more. In these past weeks, it has become more difficult for me to talk to Father Matthew. Whenever we speak, he addresses only church stuff. I assume Scott. In these past few weeks, it has become more difficult for me to talk to Father Matthew. Whenever we speak, he addresses only church stuff. I've realized that I'm starting to avoid Father Matthew. Whenever he asks me how my day was, I don't feel like answering him. When I ask him about my past, he's always trying to change the subject. I feel so frustrated. I moved out of the church. Father Matthew did not object, although he looked a bit sad. Mr. Roberts was kind enough to let me stay at his cabin if I'm willing to work for him as an assistant gardener. That way, the mansion garden can still be well maintained, even when Andrew cannot make it. It's been a month since Charles gave me this cabin to stay. I still don't know where to start my investigation. Andrew has been drinking. Bernard asked me to bring him home today. Whenever he's drunk, he accuses himself, saying that he's a sinner. Sometimes he would mutter names that I've never heard of. Of all the names, I think I only recognize Magdalene. I just can't remember where I heard that name before. I just returned from the orphanage and found out that it was Father Calvin who brought me there. The record sheet stated that I was from Painscreek. How? If I was born in Painscreek, there must be records of me in the hospital, but I've checked. There's none. I broke into Father Matthew's bedroom today. I shouldn't have done that, but he might have had something that could tell me about my birth parents. He didn't have anything relevant. Andrew's drunk again. This is the 5th time I had to bring him home and then cover his shift. Getting quite annoying. So I laid down on bed. He muttered repeatedly, "I'm so sorry, Sophia." Who's Sophia? It's Sophia. There's some family relations going on. Somebody knocked somebody else up, and it's a problem. It's an issue here. Is Scott the missing kid on the poster? Or is that unrelated? Knife has a dull blade. What does that mean? So clearly Andrew regrets something with Sophia. Did Andrew kill Sophia? Did Andrew kill Sophia? Or maybe Andrew... I don't know. Chest box. That's in the church. It's also in the church. So I'm going back to the church. And you may have noticed that I'm not writing anything down. I'm not actually reading the document of notes that I have. I'm kind of I just want to finish the game. I need to finish the game. And I think I've read, and because I've typed out a lot of things, I think I'm not good with details though. I'm definitely better with overall concepts, but not the details of everything. So I have this kind of thing going on kind of putting everyone in the general area of where they're kind of landing, but it would be better if I typed it all out and actually started relating people to people, Church. I'm going to church. It's really kind of heating up. I don't like it. I'm getting all sweaty. Ew. Gross. There's also this house entrance key. Found it in one of the lockers in the mansion. Oh, I could probably look up the name of the locker and then probably go through some of my notes to figure out which house they lived in to actually open the door for that. I am looking for toolbox. Not what I expected. I asked Andrew about Sophia. First, he freaked out, saying that I shouldn't go around speaking that name. Then he said he had never heard of that name in his life. Is he hiding something? Why would he lie about Sophia? This makes me want to know who Sophia is even more. I asked Wanda if she knew anything about Sophia. She said Sophia used to work as a maid in the mansion for a few years until she was let go. When asked why, Wanda said she didn't know. However, she thought that Sophia was a manipulative woman that would do anything to get what she wanted. Wanda resented that. I met Derek today and asked if he knew anyone by the name of Sophia. Apparently, he's not on speaking terms with me. I wonder if it has anything to do with Trisha. During today's lunch break, I asked Bernard if he knew about Sophia. He was surprised that I knew that name, but proceeded to say he did not know her that well. Somehow, I feel uncomfortable whenever I talk with Bernard. His cold gaze gives me the shivers. I met Dorothy while tending to the garden. I asked her about Sophia. She looked confused. She was curious as to know where I heard that name. I told her it came from Andrew. She kindly explained that Sophia was a close friend of hers when Sophia first came to work for the Roberts family. Unfortunately, she had an affair with Charles when Vivian was hospitalized. Yes! I mean, like, no, but like, yes. Shortly after she left Painscreek, no one has heard of her ever since. Dorothy thinks that Sophia has probably started a new life in another place. I wonder if the affair was the reason everyone's quiet about it. Sophia is Scott's mother. Charles, Scott's father. So, Scott and Trisha cannot be together because they are related. Matthew knows about it. Father Matthew knows about it because Sophia is Matthew's cousin. That's why they can't be together, because they are related. St. Patrick Orphanage. Dear Scott, I'm Sister Rachel. Although I wasn't here when you last came, I hope you remember me. I was your nursing mother after you arrived here those years ago. I understand that you came here earlier to find out how you came to be. On July 4th, 1875, Father Calvin came to us holding a basket with you in it. He said that you'd lost your parents and there's no one to take care of you. He told us that your name was Scott. Okay, so Sophia or Charles or somebody gave Scott to Father Calvin. After he left, Sister Emma asked if I would be willing to take care of a baby. At first I hesitated because it was a huge responsibility, but when I saw your face so full of innocence and curiosity, I felt as if God himself had delivered you to me. I accepted the task. When you were 10, Father Matthew came to see you. He had just become the head priest of Painscreek Trinity church he visited often, usually at the beginning of the month. Whenever he left, he would leave an envelope containing a small sum of money. He said it was for everything you needed, and that whatever was left was then given to the orphanage. I would be lying to say that I wasn't sad when you left the orphanage, but when Father Matthew adopted you, I believed that your life would be better in Painscreek than here. I really hope it is. Everything enclosed within the package used to be yours. I think you should have these. Okay. Key to a basement. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish. It's hot. It's sweaty. I'm hungry. Oh my goodness. 2 hours. Jeez, I don't think I can finish, but so wait, then why is Andrew sad about Sophia? How does Andrew fit into this? Oh, church. I still have the church thing. The room. What is Andrew's relation with Sophia? Oh, basement key. Matthew Brooks. A few months have passed since I've arrived here. The missionary trip is harder than I expected. There is no clean water, the food lacks nutrients, and there isn't enough medicine. We have requested help from who, but haven't received any reply yet. I feel so frustrated. What can I do? When Father Calvin first sent me here, he asked if I would be willing to stay for 6 months. It would be a good training for me. He said I agreed. That was before I came. 6 months have now passed. I think I will extend this for another 6 months. The people here need as much help as they can get. I am not a doctor, but I can help them through my support and prayers. I will let Father Calvin know about my decision. Time flies. I can't believe I will be going home tomorrow. I will miss the people here. At the same time, I can't wait to get back home and meet everyone again. Father Calvin summoned me this morning and told me that Sophia had left Painscreek. How can that be? The last time we wrote, she told me she had so many things to share with me when I got back. Was she forced? Is she hiding something? I cannot believe that. Sophia left without telling me anything. Something must have happened to her that she could not tell me. It's been almost 6 months since Sophia left Painscreek. I have asked everyone around. No one seemed to know where she went. Father Calvin told me to let it go. He's right. I should not dwell on matters of the heart. There are more important things in life There's more important things in life that I need to focus on. If Sophia and I are meant to meet again, God will let me know. It's time I moved on with my life. Isn't she your cousin? What's going on here, buddy? Diary. I had always wanted to be adopted, but I guess heaven had something else in store for me. Instead of being taken in by family, I came to Painscreek Trinity Church. Be honest, I would prefer to have a real family with people whom I can call mom and dad, but Father Calvin said God has other plans for my future, and in time I will come to realize it. The Roberts family is looking for a new maid. I told Mrs. Roberts that a relative of mine would fit the position really well. I know I shouldn't lie, but I want Sophia to be here in Painscreek. Oh, she's not actually his cousin. Father Calvin said we have to help those who are in need. Sophia is in need, and I am sure she will be glad to have this job. Since starting at the job at the mansion, Sophia has settled in nicely whenever she has time off from work. We've been exploring Painscreek together. I have so much to show her. This is just like the orphanage days, and I am extremely comfortable being with her. Today was Sophia's days off. We ate at the Moon Cafe again. I can't seem to get enough of this place. The food is delicious, the atmosphere is relaxing, and the coffee tastes great. Maybe it's all because of Sophia's company. Still, I love to hang out here. This is definitely one of my favorite places in Painscreek, followed closely by the church and the Little Big Books. Dear Mr. Brooks, we have evaluated your case and accept the request to represent your son, Scott Brooks, in court. We are in the process of drafting an appeal for his release, considering the sensitivity of the situation. We urge you not to make any public statements until consulting with us. Additionally, we would like copies of any government documents related in any way to your son, medical records. The more we have, the better we can help your son's case. Hey, bank. Okay. So Matthew doesn't know. Or didn't know. Maybe he found out later. Oh, maybe that's why he wanted to adopt him. But this does not go upstairs. Well, very clearly, there is an upstairs. That's why they have the lamp there. To show you that you can go in there, but okay, well, whatever. Why does it just say exit? It belongs to Scott, his basement. There's a basement. Musical box. Is this a musical box? No. And wall clocks. Wall clock is in the security room. Was it security room? In one of those rooms. Basement key. There's no unlock here. Which basement would Scott have access to, or he would need a key for it? This door won't open. It says exit on that basement. Exit to where? I don't know. Okay. Wall clock. Locked, and I won't get the key for it. Okay. Hmm. Okay. The time is different. Okay. That was kind of my last I don't know. I don't know about this. Okay, I have no idea. Then we have a basement key that I don't know where that goes. Then a safe code. Like a dial safe. And I don't know what that's about. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to call it. I thought I would finish it, but I didn't. It's taken longer. Yeah, I've been playing for almost 9 hours this playthrough. Okay, I guess the average playtime is 8 hours. I think. I guess 8 to 10. So I guess I'm not too far off. I guess I'm a little lost. I think what I have to do now is just kind of go just looking around again to kind of find the next path. And kind of like just look over things. I guess I could kind of have like a look-see and like a review for next time. But yeah, I thought I could finish it, but I can't. I can't do it. I'm done. I'm tired. It's hot. I'm sweaty. Already gonna be 6. So I guess I'm gonna have to retitle this later. It's okay, yeah. I think we did good progress though. With the Sophia thing. That's basically the big thing. Sophia and the private investigator was big. Andrew was also pretty big. I think, yeah, but the private investigator and also learning about Sophia. Now I just need to, like, I don't know. I don't know what's next. I think I just have to wander around for a long time so I find something, which is going to be incredibly boring because it's all kind of places I've already looked. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that off camera and then start recording or streaming once I find something. That's probably how I'll do it, but we'll see. Anyways,